Hi Lucas, hi Johan, this is your lesson 1, How the Earth Moves. Long time ago, people believed that the sun moved across the sky. Of course, like as you would think now that the sun moves, goes up during the day and then goes down during the night. But actually, we know that the sun is not really moving. It's the earth that moves, and it moves in two different ways. Before I explain that, I gotta talk to you guys about the vocabulary, and then I'll give you a short um, summary of your lesson. Okay, for the vocabulary, we have the word axis. Axis, let's imagine Earth. I have a model here. So, axis would be the line that goes through the Earth and the Earth spins on it. Of course, you know that we don't have like a real like metal pole crossing the Earth. It's just an imaginary one, but that helps us realize that the Earth spins in place. We have the globe. A globe is a model of the Earth, just like this one, meaning it's a smaller version of something real. Then a model, like I just explained, is a small shape like a bigger one. Then we have the word orbit. Orbit means going in a path that takes to go around something else. For example, if I walk around Mr. Toño and I walk around him, I'm orbiting him. I'm doing a path, kind of like a circular path, but not exactly a circle. Then the word revolve. Revolve means to go around an object. For example, I have here my little egg shaker, Alana toy, and then my fist. So I'm going to make it revolve around my hand. See? It's going around. But then rotate, it's something different. It's to turn around on an axis, like my model. See? Spinning in place. And then the word rotation means turning around on an axis. That would be your vocabulary. Okay, now for the lesson, we were talking about how actually the sun doesn't move, but it looks like it because the Earth, planet Earth, moves. The Earth rotates, meaning it moves in its axis in place. And each turn of the Earth, meaning, for example, if we start here in Peru and then it slowly turns and goes around one time, that is called a day. And then one complete day takes 24 hours. Why? Why is that the day 24 hours long? Because that's the time that it takes to make one complete turn. And we call day when the part of the day that has light and the part of the day that has night, that it's dark. So day and night make one complete day, one complete spin. The side of the Earth that is facing the sun, let's imagine that the light from my window, it's the sun. This part that gets light, it's called day. And this other part that doesn't get that much light, it's called night. That's why we have night, like day one part of the Earth and then night in the other. I don't know if you have ever called someone, a family member or a friend that lives somewhere else really far, and maybe when you call them it's day in Peru but it's night where they are. That's because in the part of the Earth that you are, the sun is falling on that part, but the other part doesn't receive that much sunlight, so it's night. Okay, the Earth also travels around the sun. It travels in an orbit, almost a circle, and the sun is at the center of the orbit. To revolve one time around the sun, that makes a year. For example, let's imagine that this is the Earth, this is the sun. So when I do the whole orbit, that means that 1 year has passed, meaning 365 days. And that's it for your lesson today.